Hi, everybody. My name is Rose DeNovo. For the moment, I live in Chicago. I've lived everywhere, Europe, United States, around. I'm in this beautiful apartment in Chicago with incredible light, wonderful plants, animals. So I'm going to open up the notebooks that I have from many of my classes. And just this will be an eclectic discussion of various topics. So stay with me if that interests you. So I've decided to make a very short series of video essays, basically around the theme of the cost of living, which is an idea I got from British writer Deborah Levy, because she wrote a book called The Cost of Living, which made me think, yeah, we pay if we're really going to live. There's a cost to people who really are going to live, which led me then to all my notebooks I have of classes I've taught on poetry, on film. And the quote that came to mind, first of all to me, was Rumi, the 13th century poet, who set the stage for things like this. And here's his quote: "Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there's a field. I'll meet you there." And that's what I really want this to be. There's no right or wrong. We're on a level field. And only then can ideas really play an importance. And with that, we need words. And words, I believe, are still the primary way that most people connect with each other and express what they're feeling. I know we have a new generation that feels that video can do this equally, maybe better. I don't know. No. Words to me, these are just my thoughts, my ideas. Words to me are absolutely necessary, and that is why I usually turn to poetry when I'm trying to find the right words. Many people run from poetry. The reason that poetry is so valuable is that if you cook, it is exactly the thing as making a very good sauce. You are going to put the pot on the stove and let it boil, and a lot boils off, but you are left with the essence. And that's what poetry is. One or two words that are very important. And the only way that we can really talk with each other is, number one, take that concept and in our inner lives, in the inner conversations we have with ourselves, we have to choose very carefully and search for the right words that express what we're feeling. And everybody has to have an inner life, I assume they have it, and a conversation with themselves, ongoing all day. Then you can turn to other people that you want to talk with and you're willing to communicate with and have a conversation with them. But always within mind how important the right word is, because it can throw everything off. It can be fatal if you don't use the right words to express how you're feeling. This all came to mind because I have a friend who contacted me email this week who told me a family member was considering ending their life. And my friend said to me, you with all your notebooks and you've taught these classes and I always turn to you for words. Can you send me something, anything that maybe I could use when I'm talking with her, share with her? Just what would be appropriate? So this was quite an assignment. So I went to my notebooks and I thought, and I took a walk and I thought, and this is the quote that I came up with from Paul Auster, not a poet, but such a good writer, which it brings up another idea that, you know, if you read really good books, there's poetry in them. Just rearrange them, the order of the words, and you'll have poetry. So this is Paul Auster talking about making contact with other people and our lives and how we feel about it. We all have inner lives. We all feel that we are part of the world and yet exiled from it. We all burn with the fires of our existence. Words are needed to express what is in us. More than ever, appreciate how deeply and passionately most of us live with ourselves. Our attachments are ferocious. Our loves overwhelm us, define us, obliterate the boundaries between ourselves and others. Families, parents and children, children and parents, husbands and wives, brothers and sisters, grandparents. For most of us, those are the people who fill up our world. And those are the people most of us are trying to connect with. And so we try to find the right words.